The revelation today, church, the revelation today, friend, is that God looks at your circumstance, he looks at your mess, and he values it as the same as his son's blood. He's actually saying it's of equivalent value to my son's blood. He's actually reconciling the entire world back to him. And you know how he does that? He takes your struggle, he takes your sickness, he takes your abuse, he takes your messed up relationship, he takes the ridicule and the persecution, he takes all of your junk, all of your crap, he takes the things you don't want to tell your friends about, the addictions you have hidden, he takes the love that's been lost, he takes the tears that have been shed, and he puts it on the scale of life. But this isn't a value. In the world's estimate, in the world's multiplication system, mathematical process, what you're giving God isn't of value to an eternal God, an eternal creator. But God doesn't see it that way. God actually takes all of your stuff and he looks at it, and what is it? Oh, look, it's abuse. Oh, look at this, it's sexual mistreatment. Look at this, it's hurt, it's cancer, it's AIDS. Oh, look at this, it's influenza, it's anemia. Oh, look at this, it's abortion. He takes all of this garbage, all of your junk, all of your messes, all of your issues, the stuff you don't want to tell anybody about, and he puts it on a scale. And just like Pastor said, he goes into his treasure chest. He goes into his bags of trinkets. He goes and he says, okay, wait, I got something that's worth that. I got something that I think is of the same value. I got something that I think is equal to their junk, equal to what no one wants. You can't give away your sickness. People ain't going to buy your cancer. You can't give them your cancer. They're like, oh yeah, I want your cancer. I want your AIDS. I want your abuse. I want the 10 years of mistreatment by a parent or a loved one who hurt you physically, verbally, and sexually. You can't give that to anybody. And God goes into his treasure chest and he says, I got something. I got something that's worth that. I got something that's equal to it. Listen, he didn't say it's greater to it. He didn't say I'm taking really bad things and giving you something that you don't deserve and you're not worthy of. He actually says, no, I got something that's equivalent to it. And he pulls out what? His only son. He pulls out the son that has a precious, pure blood, the one who knew no sin but became sin, was not a curse but became a curse. He said, this is equal. This is equal to your mess. This is equal to your issue. This is equal to your struggle. This is equal to your addiction. The world doesn't even champion addiction. The world doesn't even parade or pride themselves that they have AIDS or issues. Everyone's trying to resolve this. And God says, no, I got something for it. God wants to make it a beautiful exchange with you. It's an extravagant exchange. Listen, it makes no sense. Some of you came here today and you shouldn't even be here. It makes no sense. The fact that I have this verse on these pages makes no sense. The fact that we're singing this song makes no sense. But guess what? It makes sense to God. It makes sense to God because he knew that you couldn't do it. There's nothing you can give him. There's nothing you can do. That's what the song says. When there was nothing else I needed, there was your love. When there's nothing else I could do, there is your sacrifice. When I had nowhere else to turn, nowhere else to call, no more drugs to take, what do you have left? You have the beautiful exchange. You have the exchange of Jesus. Some of you today, God wants to make that exchange with you.